Hello dear friends, I am Durgesh Shirsagar, Assistant Professor in English, Sri Dnanesh Mahavidyalaya Navargaon. Friends, it is the first lecture of English literature. Today we will see the syllabus which is allotted by the university and the question paper pattern for the semester 1. Friends, uh, as you all know, we are suffering from a very bad situation and we have to meet on this online platform. I know you are very enthusiastic to come to college and attend your lectures, but it is not possible due to corona pandemic. And that is why we all the teacher have chosen this online platform. Before turning towards the syllabus introduction, let me tell you one thing, that is this paper pattern, this syllabus is based on CBCS. What is mean by CBCS? That is choice based credit system. As you had annual exam in your 12th in your junior college, this year you won't have annual examination. Your papers, your exam will be twice in one academic session. That is why there are two semesters, semester 1 and semester 2 for the first year, semester 3 and semester 4 for the second year, and semester 5 and semester 6 for the third year. First of all, I welcome you all to the senior college, and let us move towards our syllabus. You can see over here our college, our institution is affiliated to Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. This one I am talking about. Now we are talking about the syllabus of first year Bachelor of Arts semester 1, which is obviously, as I told you earlier, CBCS. This semester pattern, this CBCS, this choice based credit system has been implemented from 2017-18, and from 2017-18 we are learning this CBCS. So friends, your syllabus is divided into 4 units: unit number 1, unit number 2, unit number 3, and unit number 4. So these 4 units we have to study. Look, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the first, let us talk about the first unit. In first unit we have to learn all the 6 poems. These are poems. So this first unit based on or denoted to poetry section. Now maybe you are thinking, what is 32? So 32 is the weightage of marks which is given for this unit number 1. So the first poem that we will learn in the unit number 1 is Mark Antony's speech. uh, which is written by William Shakespeare. Actually, this is a total dialogue of Mark Antony from the drama called Julius Caesar. A great dramatist William Shakespeare wrote that immortal drama entitled Julius Caesar, and from that drama there is a long speech by Mark Antony, which is given in front of the people of that particular kingdom. And this speech is very famous, very immortal, and that we have to learn. The second one is John Milton's On His Blindness. The third is John Donne is very great poet, let me tell you. He is a metaphysical poet. The third one written by John Donne is Lover's Infiniteness. The fourth one is Ode on Solitude, written by Alexander Pope. The fifth, The Solitary Repair, written by William Wordsworth. And the last, that is My Last Duchess. It is not MLT, let me tell you. It is, let me correct this. Read it as My Last Duchess by Robert Browning. It is a dramatic monologue by Robert Browning. So all these poems, all 6 poems are there in unit number 1, which we have to study. Let us focus on unit number 2. This is unit number 2, where we have to study the background of English literature. And the 3 ages are given there. We have to learn all the 3 periods, all the 3 ages. The first one is Renaissance. Second one, I will tell you detail what is Renaissance and all the characteristics of this period. The second one is Metaphysical School of Poetry, and the last, that is Augustan Age. These 3 ages, 3 periods we can call, and this metaphysical school, that is actually it is a kind of group of the people who came together for their a type of writing called metaphysical poetry, that we will learn in unit number 2. And this unit will have 24 marks, weightage of marks, that is 24. Number 3, that is unit number 3, poetic types are there: lyric, ode, sonnet, elegy, epic, ed, and satire. These 7 types we have to learn for the semester 1. Friends, as in Marathi we have so many types of poetry, as Bhavagit. Bhavagit was as Ghazal, as Povada. In the same way, in English literature also, we have some of the types. These are some of the types given in unit number 3, which we have to learn, and they will be for 16 marks. The last unit, that is literary terms, which will have 8 marks, where these 5 terms we have to study, we have to understand: allusion, antithesis, blank verse, conceit, and epithet. These 5 terms we will learn in unit number 4. So these 4 units are there for semester 1 of FYBA, first year Bachelor of Arts. Let me tell you about the textbook. So friends, our university has prescribed a book, a textbook for both the semester, that is semester 1 and semester 2. The title of the book, The name of the book is Footprints, which is published by Orient Black Swan. Orient Black Swan is the name of publisher, and Footprints, this is the name of a book. Let me show you the front page of that book. This is the front page. This is the front page of your textbook. This is Footprints and published by Orient Black Swan. Orient Black Swan is the name of publisher. Uh, so I appeal you to buy this book if possible from your nearest bookstore. If it is available, you can buy it. Otherwise, meet your old friends, your seniors, not old friends, your seniors, those who are in second year. Ask them if they have Xerox copy, if they have this book. Definitely they will help you. This is about the textbooks, but those students who want to go in detail, those students who want to get more knowledge, they should buy these two books. The first one is a background to the study of English literature. This is it is written by B. Prasad, and uh, it is published by Macmillan India Limited. A very fundamental book in terms of English literature. And another one book, that is Glossary of Literary Terms, written by M.H. Abrams. Collection of literary terms are there, and this published of Cengage learning. It is actually learning. So, if possible, try to get these two books, these three books. The first one is your textbook. Second, this is background to the study of English literature, and the last, glossary of literary terms for your collection and start reading. This is for our syllabus. Let me tell you about the paper pattern and marks, the weightage of the marks. Now see, we are talking about the semester 1. The question number 1, where 6 questions will be asked. As I already told you, we have 6 poems. So all 6 poems will have 6 questions. So there will be 6 questions, and you have to solve any 4 out of 6. And the one question is for 4 marks. So 4 into 4, 16. So you will have 16 marks in question number 1. The second, where there will be LAQ. LAQ, that is called long answer question. So these LAQs will be there, and they will have also 16 marks, and the same pattern will be applied there. Unit number 1. They will be based on unit number 1, but this time there will be 4 questions. And out of these 4 questions, you have to solve any 2. One question is for 8 marks, so 8 into 2, 16 marks will be there. Now, focus on question number 3. This is your question number 3, which will be based on unit number 2, and it is also LAQ. Whatever the background is given of English literature, as we have to learn three things in that background. You have to solve any 2 questions out of 4. The 4 questions will be asked, and you have to solve any 2. One question is for 8 marks. 8 into 2, 16 questions. 16 marks will be there. Fourth one, SAQ. SAQ means short answer questions, where we have to write a short answer. That is why they are called SAQ. Now this fourth question will be based on unit number 3, where we have to learn poetic types. In unit number 3 there will be 6 questions. Out of 6 questions we have to solve any 4. It is again 4 into 4, 16 marks. And the last question is, this is question number 5, where the question is divided into 2 parts, part A and B. So in question number 5A there will be short notes, and this will be based on unit number 4. Now what is there in unit number 4? As I told you earlier, literary terms are there. There are 5 literary terms. All the 5 literary terms will be asked, and you have to write any 4 out of 5. One literary term is for 2 marks, so 4 into 2, 8 marks. Question number 5B, VSAQ. VSAQ, that is very short answer question, where we have to write the answer in 1 or 2 lines. That is called VSAQ. In Marathi, you know the question like eka vakyat uttare dya. That is what you call VSAQ. You can write the answer in 1 or 2 sentences, 1 or 2 lines. So there will be 5 questions. You have to solve any 4 out of 5 questions, and this will be for 8 marks. So friends, all these questions are related to your theory examination. Now these theory examinations will have 80 marks. The total will be 80 marks. Now, as I told you earlier, these are 80 marks, and you will have internal assessment for 20 marks. So 80 plus 20, you will have 100 marks. Let us see. This is internal assessment for 20 marks. Now, as I told you, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 questions will be for 80 marks, which will be based on the syllabus, and these are the 20 marks which will be given by the institutions. Now this institute means we, the teacher, will take your attendance, your assignment. Some of the assignment will be given to you, and you have to solve that. You have to write your assignment. There will be seminars will be conducted, and all these 3 will have collaboratively equal weightage of 20 marks. So your, on the basis of your attendance, your assignment and your seminar, means your overall performance in on these 3 fields, 20 marks will be allotted to you. Friends, I hope you understood the syllabus and the paper pattern and marks weightage. Friends, we are the students of English literature. English is our core subject. We have to learn this for all the 6 semesters with compulsory English. Means you will have 2 subjects in English, your compulsory English as well as this English literature. As the student of English literature, you have to study more. You have to focus more on your syllabus. You have to pay your concentration more as compared to other students. And to pay your concentration, to focus more, what should be done? What should be done to improve your English? As a student of English literature, your English should be fluent one. And what should be done to improve yourself? What should be done to be fluent in English language? That we will focus on. But let me tell you some basic things here. We have to go through LSRW. L, listening; S, speaking; R, reading; and W, writing. We have to go through this all stages so that we can be fluent, so that we can be master, so that we will be able to speak in English. Now, what you have to do at your home? Corona has given lot of time, and that time can be utilized by you at your home. Now you have internet connection, you have an Android mobile, you have TV at your home, you have radio at your home. Try to listen more and more English. Do not only hear. There is a difference between hear and listen. Hear means you are only just getting that, but you are not understanding. When you hear and understand, that is called listening. So hear plus understand is equal to listen. So you have to listen more. Whatever you hear, try to understand it. What to listen then? You have news, you have radio, you have YouTube, where you can listen so many speeches by the great orator, by the great person. So you have to listen more and more. You can watch movies in English and get the meaning of that. Try to understand that. I know it is the difficult task at very first day, for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 10 days. But I'm damn sure that after 10th day, you will be able to acknowledge with that language. You will be able to come to know uh, what is the meaning of that particular tone. I know you are not familiar with the tone, but when we acknowledge with that particular tone, when we go with the wind, we be the part of that. So you have to listen more and more and try to read more. You have the newspapers, you have comics, your magazines, your books, your novels, your short stories. Try to read more. These two things, listen and read, are like petrol, are like fuel. If you have fuel in your bike, in your motor will run, your motor will work. Otherwise, nothing will happen. So, to speak more, to speak better, to write better, you have to listen and read more and more. So, reading is just not the reading. The reading plus understanding is merely important. The equal weightage should be given to that understanding, because if you read and if you are not understanding anything, your reading is useless. So your reading has a meaning, should be a meaning there. Whatever you read should understand it. Whatever you listen should understand you. So I hope you will go through this. You will try to listen more, you will try to read more, and whenever the time you get to speak with your friends or the person who can communicate with you, who can answer your question in English, that time you will grab this opportunity and try to speak with that person in English, because it needs practice. You have lot of knowledge of English, you have read so many books, but if you do not have practice, you will be unable to speak. You will stumble because of lack of practice. So the first thing you have to do at your home, that is you have to listen more and more, so that you can be familiar with the tone, you can be familiar with the you have to be familiar with that pronunciation. You have to enrich your vocabulary, and you have to go with the wind. I hope whatever is told to this lecture you have understood, and you will go with this. You will listen, you will try to listen more, you will try to read more, and whatever the queries you faced, you can ask me in your WhatsApp group or comment box.